The Seattle Seahawks went into New York and beat the Giants in an ugly game from the Meadowlands. Devin Witherspoon had the game-changing play, intercepting Daniel Jones on a 97-yard pick six in the third quarter to secure the 24-3 win. Barkley misses second straight game. The Giants were without Saquon Barkley for a second straight game, but both teams were dealing with injuries on their offensive line, and that made for a sloppy, slow game full of penalties, and unfortunately, for Daniel Jones and the Giants, full of sacks. The Seahawks defense had been struggling to stop teams and were sitting at the bottom 5 of the league in PPG, allowed coming into Monday night. With Barkley on the sidelines, New York couldn't get anything going on the offensive end, and Daniel Jones was constantly berated in the backfield by Seattle's front four. One of the Seahawks' first of 10 sacks of the night came from Mario Edwards, who forced a fumble that was picked up by Jordan Brooks. 2 plays later, Geno Smith hit D.K. Metcalf in the end zone on a 6-yard TD pass for the opening score of the game. Witherspoon takes pick 6, 97 yards. Smith and the offense would struggle against the Giants' defense, which had led up 28 points for more in the first 3 games of the season. The Seattle QB was just 13/20 for 110 yards and 1 TD and was momentarily sidelined with an injury at the end of the second quarter. Drew Lock would come in and lead a TD drive thanks to a brilliant catch and run from Noah Kent, who tiptoed down the sideline, getting inside the 1-yard line and setting up a Kenneth Walker TD to take a 14-3 into the halftime break. The Giants were still in the game and constructed a drive that reached inside the SAA 10, but a Daniel Jones interception was taken back 97 yards for a touchdown by Devin Witherspoon, who had a fantastic game. He had 7 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 tackles for a loss, and the game-changing INT at the end of the third quarter. Giants dropped to 1-3. The defense held Jones to just 203 yards on 27/34 passing, and the Giants were held out of the end zone for the second time in their first 4 games. They dropped to 1-3 and have a brutal upcoming schedule, with the Dolphins and Bills coming up in the next 2 weeks. The Seahawks improved to 3-1, and maybe even more comforting than that is the fact that the defense showed up for the first time on Monday night.